Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever entity.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you, I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
We're sitting on 97 A-League goals at the moment. I know you two want to keep humping on about this analysis, and we love to hear it back home. That wasn't the last we saw an attack from the back spot that last week against Baltimore. The last 10 minutes was productive. This is immediately after the goal, and the Phoenix replicate that press through the middle of the park. Alex Rufer and Matt Sheridan this time stepping on toes. And what we see here is Boston in their back line. Their back line spread across the width of the field, and I think it's 50 away from the middle of the park, which means that there is now space for Wellington to exploit in between the back line and the midfield.
He's trying to get midfield. If this touch here is a little bit up, and then if this example is, then maybe you're coming back and equaliser, it's not going to make it possible.
Look, Wellington in their last 10 minute storm, I think they changed gears. And if we saw the side that Chiefy had promised us,
yes, even that had an element of touch about it, didn't it? At last shot.
It's definitely almost Christmas, isn't it? You can get in touch with us by emailing you through that stuff.co.nz and get along with his stuff without asking her dad. So I'm out of here and I will see you again tomorrow for 3 news.
It's Friday night, and like an 80-year-old singing "Do You Think I'm Sexy" at Glastonbury, I'm back. Another great lineup for you tonight. Over on the music stage, singing for us later will be Jalen Ungunda. This phenomenon actor started young in the 80s classic The Goonies, going on to star in No Country for Old Men, Milk, and 2 blockbuster franchises, The Avengers and Dune. Now he's written about a tumultuous life in From Under the Truck. It is Mr. Josh Brolin! It films like Love Actually, Pride and Prejudice, and Atonement. Now she's breaking people's heads and arms and legs in the thrilling new spy series, Black Doves. It's Keira Knightley! Even a bastard and inglorious one. Now he's playing an undercover CIA spy who's into the fold in The Agency. It's Michael Fassbender! Who will share the memoir of his life, her journey from chaotic childhood to becoming a pop superstar, TV phenomenon, and the cultural icon she is today. That's just part one. Please welcome the fabulous Sharon! Three Stooges and Sharon. And we did not want that to happen. Let's see what schedule we need to catch.
Yes.
Josh. Okay, so she takes me backstage and she saw me and she went, oh my God, it's been so long. Great. Thank you for doing burlesque. I had so much fun today. And I was like, I didn't burlesque. I don't know what that is. And then she came up to me afterwards and she goes, I thought you were your dad.
A dangerous act,
Yeah.
which was unfolding and wrong.
Yeah, I played Sabina Spielman in the first patient. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, it was that ranking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to do a lot.
Michael has a nice name. Yeah. Level of slang.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it was contactless, like,
Amazing.
the paddle. I bought him his very own. And signed by me, and it was the big one. It was a David Cronenberg film, and I bought those two too. So I had to No, you weren't the only one. Let's go into a sex shop and say hello, and I have 3 thank you cards.
Gift wrapping. And now, the last time Kieran Knight was here, you delighted us by playing music using your teeth.
Yes.
If you did, honestly, Google it. Look, somebody's nodding. You remember this. If you saw it, you weren't going to forget it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to put you on the spot. I know you haven't rehearsed this, but can you give us a blast of a share hit? It's a game of 2 halves tonight. We've got 2 memoirs and 2 spy thrillers. So let us start with part 1 of Cher's much anticipated autobiography. It's Cher, the memoir. It is out now.
I know you said you actually read it.
Yeah, I did. You suggest you may read it. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's such a great story. Why wait? Why do it now?
I don't know. There's no reason for it. Almost.
But are you pleased you've done it? What was it like looking back?
It was okay. I mean, it was interesting, but nothing. It's so strange. Everyone said, "Oh, chaos of the bubble." I just remembered it, and I did it actually 3 times. The first time I did it with someone, it didn't work out. The second time, I didn't really want to tell anything. You know what I mean? You just like start remember exactly what I would tell that. I'll tell him that. And then I thought, you know what? Either tell it or get back to life. The other guy goes,
I see what you chose there.
no, I'm never doing it. And I was thinking about anybody like that, but did, of course, but they just she tried to, but she never gave up, and
is meeting Sonny and the extraordinary success you've had together. And I suppose what surprised me was, one, how big Sonny and Cher were. I mean, you were properly huge music stars, but also how quickly it happened. And
here, we had to come here to become famous, because in America, we look different, and the parents, the children, all the young teenagers and stuff like that, they were all poor, but the parents were like on TV, and they didn't want us to be on the shows. So Jack Wood, who's a big producer here, and Mick Jagger said, go to England because they will get you. And we came here, and it was like within a couple of days. It was crazy.
But you had this like weird, now you think that's a PR stunt, but it wasn't.
No.
Don't tell me.
No, they took one look at us. They had, we just made a reservation. We walked in and it was like, whoa, no. And so they said, oh, we don't have a reservation for you, and then send it to Cameron. And they did, of course, but they just frightened to death.
And in fairness, there's a picture of you outside the hotel. They should be delighted, and that became a huge news story.
Yes.
And is that what got you on to Top of the Pops and shows like that?
Well, not exactly, because it started out with like interviews, and then everyone was interested. And also, we put out I Got You Back Here.
That was last year, yeah. Which became #1.
Got the Beatles on it.
Wow. Yeah. Because I didn't realize how dyslexic you were.
Yes.
So how did it work?
What do you mean?
Well, in terms of putting the book together and all.
I can remember everything. So put numbers in front of me. I have no idea. Someone has Adam from Gen School, but I have numbers and I don't mix. When I was young.
My dad and actor, so I think that, I kind of knew what it was. I think it's probably because I'm going to comic book school.
Yeah. At what age were you when you actually got one?
Yeah, but actually, you know what? It's because I'm dyslexic. So what they found was
Which?
Right, and that was the thing, is we'll get you an agent if you practice reading and writing.
Oh, you were 16. Now, how old were you when you got with the police?
9 months old. 16.
Oh, you were 16.
That's the look of a guy who has no idea what he's doing. Literally.
Well, what's amazing, it's difficult to talk about, but like when you were that age, quite like other child stores, you had a criminal record.
Listen,
Which, I mean...
I'm taking the share right now. Yeah. I came up with a resume. False. Took fallacy, bullshit. And I made up like theaters that were in Italy that I had done theater in, and all of it was false. And then I went out and I got an agent. One said yes, even though I know they. If in all the studios, Warner Brothers has the biggest stead yet. They built it with all the shit was practical. They would never do that. But it would be digital, it would be this, but it was a practical ship. So we did the film for 4 months. They didn't show us the ship for 4 months. They didn't want us to see it. They had security and all that. And then they opened the door finally when they wanted that organic reaction of the ship. So they blindfolded us. They backed us all in. They put us in the water and they said, this is what we're going to do. You get under the water. It was like one of the speakers in the water. It was muffled. And they said, we're going to say 3, 2, 1. You lift up, turn around. And all the cameras will be organic reactions. Okay, under the water. 3, 2, 1, go. All went up. Turned around. I looked at it.
Michael, it's not a wild child at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were an old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was great. It was kind of my first taste of being on stage.
This is in the chapel, I don't think.
No, that's me playing accordion. That was at a festival in Florida. I can't remember where.
It strikes me, is that your nemesis?
Picture's not so pleasant. The accordion is literally almost bigger than me. I remember lugging that round. I actually wanted to play the violin, that classic thing like it's an accordion that was that way. Yeah,
They did.
my dad played it before me, literally. So yeah,
Did you play it? Were you good?
I mean, the problem with me is I never learned something with little black buttons on the left.
Yeah.
I could play the melody on the piano.
Oh, it's only Kira's teeth, is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
And Cher, there's this extraordinary bit which I didn't know about, that before the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour and all the success of that, Sonny and Cher gone.
Right. We owed the government $270,000 because we had none. We knew about money. We were just making it, but we had no idea what to do with it. And then all of a sudden, the record started dive bombing, and we had to go start playing at horrible places, like bar kind of places.
No, but like it's really proud. It's
That's yes. So we're playing arenas, and then we're playing like one night we played a show for 4 people, and then we dropped, so it couldn't make me live. And so many times I kept them. But I wanted a legend.
Danny.
I'm not leaving yet.
Yeah, I know you made his drink.
Then you choose. It's 1, 3, and 3.
Make your Christmas shopping easy with instant Kiwi tickets at your local Lotto instant store. You never know, it could be the little gift that wins big. Grown-ups only, R18.
Fine. Something everyone can agree on. Let's go, you go.
The warehouse has sparkling savings on Christmas gifts for kids. Rates of 25% on Hot Wheels. Their first mad balance cycle scoops at $89 and buy one get one half price for kids' clothing. Find everything to bring Christmas together at the warehouse. every favourite. This is expertise at your place, our place, online, or over the phone. No matter where you are on your journey, Kiwibank's home loan specialists can meet you where you're at. This is helping Kiwi on the ladder. This is Kiwi. Cracker deals have arrived in New World. Get Coca-Cola Sprite or LP 330 ml per pack, $18.39 each. And Castello Cheese Blue 3 or Chili 150 grams, $7.99 each. Now that's New World value. Plans and services versions apply. Little help. Kids aren't into my toys anymore. What's new? No one ever outgrows gaming. Now that's a big idea. Nobody has free knowledge of Christmas gifting like Noel.
It's incredible 60% off door customers and 25 to 60% off store wide. This goes one day savings spreaders on Thursday only. With savings and gifts that'll make them smile. Hurry, stores open fast.
And next to leave the island,
Dad, you know wireless broadband means we're sharing the internet with everyone connected to the local cell tower. Like Tina from down the road. She's on wireless broadband. Randos on their phones waiting for a bus. People at the park.
That's my shirt. Good day,
It's
Steve.
busy on phone. Everyone on tablets and phones. They have fiber.
More stories and things. But right now, let's move on to Michael Fassbender's new series. It's called The Agency. First 2 episodes drop tomorrow night on Paramount Plus. And start with a clip. Check this out.
Dad, I'm happy you feel back. Did you swap hostages or find nuclear weapons?
legend. Still over recovery.